we've ever had to make because
to happen on that last 2 points.
So listen to this. It's looking like Kevin Stefanski has officially been let go by the Cleveland Browns, guys.
yeah, having made a lot of these over the years, that this was as difficult as any we've ever had to make because of the quality of the person involved. Organized, worked hard, navigated our ship for 6 years through the inevitable ups and downs that we face in the NFL. Outstanding father and husband. And I think even you all who are around a lot probably underappreciate how much time we all spend together. And there's nothing more fun than winning an NFL game like we did the last 2 weeks, beating our arch rivals Steelers 2 weeks ago, and then winning yesterday on the last play of the game and seeing the joy in the locker room. And there's nothing more distasteful than losing an NFL game. And it's finite. You either win or you lose. And Kevin did a lot of good things here over his time period with us. It was an extremely difficult decision we made. And I shouldn't say I have no doubt, I would be highly optimistic Kevin will be a head coach again in the league.
And of course, we all remember Stefanski was hired by the Browns back in 2020. Here's what he said in a statement. After 6 seasons as the head coach of the Cleveland Browns, I leave with an immense sense of gratitude. When I arrived in January of 2020, this organization, this community, and Browns fans welcomed my family and me with open arms. I can't even put into words how well we've been treated. A sincere thank you to everyone I've been so blessed to work for and with over these 6 seasons. I want to especially thank my coaching staff and the players who gave everything that was ever asked of them. They battled through injuries and adversity while always putting the team first. I wish all of you nothing but success.
Really understanding each other. What's your reaction to the news that you
we just found out a couple seconds ago, but I think it's just overall the mentality, like things gonna happen. That's how the league is, and moving forward, just focus on what we can do, individually. Where you're going to take this. Do you think you did enough to show everybody it showed?
So yeah, man, Stefanski pretty much dug his own hole, and it just reached the point where people were like, this guy clearly wants to get fired, because why isn't he playing Shedeur? We all know Shedeur Sanders was a better quarterback than Dillon Gabriel. And yeah, we've covered that in videos before. I'll even be highlighting some of those clips again. But honestly, man, Stefanski brought this on himself. Even in post-game interviews, he was dodging questions left and right. Reporters were asking straight-up genuine questions about Dillon Gabriel or what was going on with Shedeur Sanders, and it was like Stefanski didn't want to answer any of it. He just kept sidestepping the real issues he was having with his football team.
To happen on that last 2-point conversion.
Yeah, not going to get into all the specifics, Jeff, but obviously it did not go as we thought it would.
Did you make that call or did Tommy?
Yeah, I make every call.
Was that play call yours or Tommy's?
I'm responsible for all of it.
I'm out there any play. I would always have the ball in my hand.
I'm going to say it again. Kevin Stefanski must be fired. I'm going to say it again and again and again. Kevin Stefanski did not want Shedeur Sanders, didn't even want him in the 5th round. Kevin Stefanski has done everything in his power to keep Shedeur Sanders from succeeding in Cleveland as a 5th round pick against all odds. Even yanking Shedeur again for the potential tying 2-point conversion, going with the Wildcat. It was a disaster after Shedeur had shown again and again he's the answer in the red zone for the Cleveland Browns. Shedeur Sanders just played by far his best game as a pro. He just threw for 364 yards and 3 touchdowns and led the Browns in rushing and scored a rushing touchdown from 7 yards. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Just led an 80-yard drive in 7 plays to put them within striking distance, 31-29. Tying 2-point conversion after he had just thrown a short touchdown pass, a beautiful fade rainbow to the rookie Fannin to get the score to 31-23. He just showed you again and again what he can do. He's who Cleveland has been looking for, as he said before his first start in Las Vegas. And Kevin Stefanski did it again. Kevin Stefanski just cost the Browns a tie, maybe an overtime. I don't know. The way Shedeur was operating, they surely would have won the game somehow, some way, because that's what Shedeur does.
Hold on. Oh my God, let's watch that again. Watch this. Dylan Gabriel, an NFL quarterback, just did. What are we talking about? I swear to you, if Shedeur Sanders doesn't come out in the second half of this football game, yeah, my guy right there, it's time. That was the crazy. That dude's an NFL quarterback. I might just jump ship. I might go all in on Bills Mafia. If Shedeur doesn't play today, it's Bills Mafia. I'm gonna jump through a table and just make it official by the end of the day. Oh my God, you gotta be. All right, I might jump through a table.
Oh, Cleveland Browns fans, let's go ahead and cut right to the chase. Kevin Stefanski is never going to give Shedeur Sanders an opportunity. He's not. And I think I understand the assignment now. You look at this game, and Kevin Stefanski is almost like the captain on the ship of the Titanic. He's going down with the ship. His way, nobody else's way. Myles Garrett just set a franchise record with 5 sacks in a game, and they lost 32-13 because Kevin Stefanski is not what's doing in the best interest of the team. Now, why do I say that? Dylan Gabriel, I got nothing against the young man. I think he's a phenomenal college quarterback who has an opportunity to be a contributor in the NFL. But when your coach comes out and doesn't hold the starting quarterback accountable for not playing well, regardless of whether he is a young quarterback or not, doesn't watch the film and immediately comes out in the press conference and says, I'm going to stick with Dylan Gabriel after the bye week, knowing that Myles Garrett isn't throwing his helmet on the sideline because he was upset that he didn't get more sacks. Myles Garrett was upset that his 5 sacks didn't matter. That is a massive problem in the locker room. And when you look at a guy like Shedeur Sanders, every chance Kevin Stefanski has gotten to put him down, to not put him in a position to be successful, he's done it. Kevin Stefanski owes it to the locker room to give Shedeur Sanders an opportunity to compete, have a pathway to the field, no different than any other player. But what Kevin Stefanski is telling all of us straight to our faces is that Dylan Gabriel is his guy, and he will never start Shedeur Sanders unless Dylan Gabriel can't play.
For 1 week of practice, you know what I mean? This 1 week of practice. So imagine, what a full offseason look like. It get dangerous.
I mean, he put it up, and I'm just like, oh God, who is that even going to? I wasn't even looking down there to CIP, and then, I'm just looking. I'm like, oh God, please. And he drops it in the bucket, and he reaches it out. I'm like, please, just don't fumble into the end zone. And I'm just like, wow, there's not many guys in the league that can make that throw. So that was a hell of a throw. I hope he can continue to grow and develop, from making plays like that, and he'll take it from there.
Shedeur Sanders should be the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns for the rest of the season. He just won his first NFL start against the Las Vegas Raiders, and I've been trying to tell y'all that he's the quarterback they've been needing since day one. This team played with more energy, more excitement, and more purpose than they have all season long. Defensively, 10 sacks on Geno Smith. Myles Garrett had 3 by himself, and you could see them reacting on the sideline, just how excited they were with all of Shedeur Sanders' off-schedule plays. Now, why should he be the starter? It's because of his ability to make the extended play. Yes, his first touchdown pass came off of a screen pass. And hey, that's every quarterback's dream. I'm going to just dump it off to the running back, allow him to go 66 yards out the gate, but those count too. Now, he did have a bad interception, but he rebounded nicely after it. And I just love the way that he is in tune with not only his teammates, the sideline, but the fan base is absolutely craving more and more Shedeur Sanders because he is built for this. The championship pedigree that his father Deion Sanders instilled into him shows up every single time this young man is in front of a mic and every single time he plays in between those white lines. Shedeur Sanders is the quarterback the Cleveland Browns have been looking for. Trust your gut. Go with him.
You know, and it's good. I think I grew and I learned a lot from him. I think this week we had a conversation just about things. You know what I'm saying? Just about things in general. And I feel like, you know, we grew to understand each other. You know, we share different things, you know, that we both would go through, you know. So I know he wanted this win, and I know he wants every win, but I know this one means a lot. I don't know. I wish we all, like, as a team, and I wish everybody could have got more personal, you know, within it.
So yeah, I want you guys to hop in the comments down below. I really want to hear your thoughts on today's video. Don't forget to smash that like button and of course hit that subscribe button too. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out. Peace.